Good morning, everybody. Today is May 28th, and it's Saturday, and it's a birthday dinner here, so I'll show you more of that in a little bit. But right now I've got a pickup order. Here's the aftermath and some cans of what I ordered, and my husband picked up for us. And here we go. I'll do the cold stuff first. So here's the birthday cake. I know how to make an ice cream cake, but so much is going on right now today at the same time and tomorrow that I decided to buy this one. I think he'll be thrilled with it. And then for dairy, here I've got another container of half and half. And this, yeah, it's dairy, but it's not cold. I can leave this out all for a month, for more. Anyway, this is that shelf-stable whole milk that I put in my prepper pantry. I should have said that later with the prepper stuff. And then here's the whole regular refrigerator milk. A dozen eggs, which were laying on top of the donuts. I guess it's soft there, but they look like they're in okay shape, and that's always good to find. And then another cold for sandwiches. We got Hillshire Honey Farm. And we've got Hillshire Farms honey ham, not honey farm. And then we've got oven roasted turkey breast, Sammy's. And I like to pick these up now and then just to keep on hand. Smoked sausage. And 2 of the bacon, and these are 1.5 pounds. And it's getting to where it might be cut out of the diet here because it's getting real stupid expensive. I think these are thick cut. Yeah, thick cut. So I'm going to use 1 today, and I'm going to put 1 in the freezer. I got this giant pork butt roast, shoulder roast, whatever you call it. I don't know why they choose to call it a butt roast and a shoulder. Don't they come from different parts of the body, right? Anyway, I thought that was a good price. This is giant. Look how big this is. $20.62. If I had known that, I would have wanted 2, I think, because these are usually double, I think, unless I'm just not remembering right. It has been a while. I like to make these into all kinds of things, but I think I'll cut this one in half and make 2 different meals out of it because it is so large. Oh, and also to put away first is broccoli florets. Always got to have those. And I'm going to put this cold stuff away and be right back. I got a couple of non-food things here. I go through this. It's the laundry sanitizer. It's 0. It's free and clear of all scents, all bleach, all everything, no dye. And I really, really like it from brightening up the laundry and removing odors, like from socks and dog blankets, stuff like that. And then I love the all pods. That's what I use in my laundry. I waste less, I think. 1 and done. You don't have to pour and measure. So I needed to replace that, and I wish I'd gotten a bigger one. It might not have been an option. Did I say Milo's? I like the 0 calorie, 0 sweeteners. It's wonderful. I go through about a jug every 10 days or so. I shouldn't say I've got one kid that drinks it too. The other day he walked into the kitchen through the back door to get to work, and he said, "Don't forget to put away your sweet tea." And I said, "You mean our sweet tea?" And now we have the week's produce. Could be a week. I've got a package of carrots, 5 just yellow onions. I finally remembered to get those. Several Roma tomatoes. Another container of strawberries. They're so nice to have when they're actually ripe. After the season's over, I'm just going to stop buying them because they're such a disappointment when they're not ripe. And then I got 2 of the green onions, 2 packages of baby Dutch potatoes. I still have half a bag of russets, so I just wanted these for something else. Some romaine lettuce, some Napa cabbage, also for a recipe, and some fresh celery. I thought I ordered bananas again, but apparently I didn't. But I will check my receipt and make sure that I have everything. And as usual, I will put the prices and total in the description box below. That reminds me, if you like grocery hauls and things like that, also prepper type of stuff, I would love it if you would consider subscribing or leave a comment and give me a thumbs up if you feel led. Today is on my menu board over there. You can't see it very well, but it says birthday dinner. And I decided to make, oh, let's take a walk with me, will you? We're doing ribs. He did request clams, but I wasn't able to find clams that weren't off the planet expensive. And you have to buy a lot of clams to feed 4 grown men. Well, I shouldn't say 4 because I've got one that wouldn't eat one if you paid him. So, yeah, there's that. So anyway, it's going to be ribs, and I'm going to put all kinds of nice, his favorite side dishes and stuff, and he's got his ice cream cake, and I think he'll be happy. After all, he's 22 years old, and really, I think he's only showing up for this to make his mother's heart happy. And this is just about all for the prepper pantry right here, and this is the last of it. For groceries today, I mean. So I got 4 cans of sliced carrots. Just I think they were 68 cents a can, the inexpensive ones. And then for protein, I've never bought these before, beef tamales in chili sauce. It's protein, right? And then for more protein, I got butter beans. You know, butter beans are the same as lima beans, I believe. And I'm wondering, I was reading it up, and apparently it has to do with the age of the actual lima bean to be called a butter bean. A lima is younger than a butter bean. A lima is green, where a butter bean is whitish yellow. What do you know about that? I'll eat them both. Seasoned cabbage, good stuff. 4 cans of tomato paste, just the little ones, very inexpensive. We needed more Heinz 57. Variety. I got 2 cans of these sweet potatoes. I don't eat these like, you know, warmed up, sweetened. I just eat plain sweet potatoes with some butter and some salt if I bake them. I never eat canned. The reason I wanted them is because they may not be available come this Thanksgiving. And I use these a lot of times for baking autumn desserts. So there's that. And then I could have sworn I got more than 1 can of diced potatoes. Why would I buy 1 can? I don't know. But 2 cans of the light red kidney beans and 2 cans of beef ravioli. Again, that should have been over with the proteins that I'm trying to get. And of course, I said the shelf-stable milk. I got 2 of those. And that's it for my grocery haul. And I will work on getting that put together for the description. Need meat. It's not bad. So they expire 4/24. I had some, like this one, tamales. This one expires 1/24. This one expires 6/24. So same store, same shelf, you know. So when you shop by yourself, if you're not having a delivery or a pickup, check your dates. Make sure that you get the latest out if you're actually wanting to prep and save for the future. So the other thing is, I had only 1 dent this time. I'll use this first. I'll just put it in my pantry in the kitchen. Both sides here. It got it on this side, right on the seam, and on the other side, right on the seam. So that, I think that kind of a dent is even worse than one that's like right in the middle here because of the seam issues. So, like I said, it goes into my kitchen pantry, and I'll just use it first next time I make chili or something. We had taco soup the other night, and everybody thought it was really good, so this is something that I would put in taco soup or black beans. So that's that for this. So I'm getting to work on this birthday dinner. First of all, I'm going to make some deviled eggs. My mom calls them angel eggs. She likes that. My little brother used to call them that. So I put something here to protect the eggs from bouncing around on the bottom if the steam gets to be. I got this at Fred Meyer, Kroger in your neighborhood maybe, a long time ago. So I just set the eggs gently And I add 1 cup of water, and I set it to 5 minutes pressure. Then 5 minutes natural cool down. And then I take them out by releasing the pressure manually. And then I put them in ice water for 5 minutes, and they peel like a dream. Just in case you didn't know the Instant Pot method, it's changed my life. I had stopped making deviled eggs because I was tired of trying all the methods to get the eggshells off pretty without damaging the eggs. And I'm also getting started on stuffed jalapeno. I am stuffing my jalapeno with sausage, just a Jimmy Dean regular breakfast sausage chub, and a block, 8 ounces of cream cheese mixed together. Stuff them in there, wrap them up with some bacon, and stick them in the oven and just let them go till the bacon's done. Well, here is the cooked up sausage. I like to get some brown on it. You know, they say wherever you see brown, that's extra flavor. So, you know, not burned, but get some char on anything like that. And then I've got some Kroger, just 8 ounces. This was a 2-pack. And I cut it up a little. And when I put it in here, it'll just melt together with it pretty much. I'll whack it around with a spatula. I better do this with 2 hands. I'll show you. All right then, the eggs are out of the bath, this hot, steamy sauna bath. And then they're, I don't know if you can see, I used a clear bowl, but there's one. They're in an ice bath now. And I'll show you the cream cheese and sausage next. I thought I had more peppers than 5, and it turns out I don't. So I'm going to make 5 into 10 by cutting these in half and show you how I'm going to make them. Instead of stuffing them whole, I'm going to stuff half. That'll make more. And oh, here's what sausage and cream cheese looks like when it's all together. And 5 becomes 10. So now I'm going to scrape out the ribs and just about all the seeds to make them whatever natural heat. You just never can tell. Sometimes you could go ahead and leave seeds in, and sometimes you'd be sorry. So I'm going to go ahead and scrape everything out, stuff them with this, wrap half a slice of bacon around each, good and tight, secure with 2 toothpicks, and bake. Okay, I've scraped out just about everything. Excuse me. Wow. Okay, so at the end by the stem, on the stem sides, there's a little bit of extra flavor there, so they'll be eating this at their own risk. I didn't get every seed off, but I got most. And I don't know if you all do this, but I love to use a grapefruit spoon to scrape out the ribs and seeds from these peppers. So I've got 3 of these grapefruit spoons, and I never ever have bought a set where I get that. Each one is different, but where I get them is at thrift stores. I prowl through, you know, they've got those bins of silverware just loose, and I prowl through things that I would like. And so I have never eaten a grapefruit since I was a child with a segment spoon like this. I peel my grapefruit just like I would an orange or, you know, something, lemon. No, I wouldn't peel a lemon and eat it, but, you know, an orange. And I eat them in segments. I don't use sugar. I just eat them fresh. But what I have used this for is obviously for scraping out, you know, the stuff, and it really does. It kind of cuts it along, so it's perfect. I've also used it for scraping out pumpkin with kids, because it can kind of cut the, you know, the, oh, what do you call that? You know, the membrane parts that are stuck. And also, what have I used it for? Scraping out squash. So there you have that. I don't know if everybody might already do that, but that's my tip. Okay, I'm going to stuff the sausage and cream cheese into these, and I'll show you that when it's done. Here they are done with, not done, but with the cream cheese and sausage stuffed inside each half. Now I'm going to wrap the bacon around. I've cut, I think 10 slices of bacon in half, if I counted right. It's hard to tell with bacon. Then after I get them wrapped, I'm going to put a toothpick, maybe 2 in each one. And that's it. And then I'll show you what I do with this leftover. I'm going to put them on this foil in the refrigerator to stay cold and solid until just before dinner when I'm ready for everybody to have them, because they are best hot and fresh and not leftover. They're fine leftover, but they're best brand new fresh. And that solidifies that cream cheese back up so it doesn't tend to gush out while the bacon is getting all crispy and yummy. Okay, I'll show you the next step. Here they are. And so, like I said, these are going in the fridge to firm back up because that sausage and cream cheese isn't hard anymore, you know, like with cold cream cheese will be. And then it won't melt while I brown this bacon in the oven under a high temp. Well, it'll melt some, but not, I hope, won't gush all over the pan. So I got a dough sheet from Crescent here. I put down no stick foil. I put down the dough sheet like this, and then I'm going to fill it and roll it up cinnamon roll style. I'll show you as I go. So I have put down the Crescent roll. It's one of those sheets, not this ones that are in triangles, but that doesn't matter. You can squeeze those triangles together if that's all you have, and you'll have a rectangle just like this. So anyway, I put the leftover sausage and cream cheese down first, and then I put a very thin layer of green onions for flavor, and then I put a very thin layer of cheddar cheese shreds. I think it was medium that I used. And I'll probably hit it with a little onion salt before I roll it up, and top it with everything but the bagel and brushed butter, but then maybe I won't because that's got a lot of garlic in it, and not everybody here is a fan of garlic. We'll see. And see how I'm rolling it up cinnamon roll style? And I'm using this foil, even the non-stick foil, which nothing sticks to. You can tell it wants to stick to it. So I would definitely either grease the pan super well or just, I don't know, use this foil, I guess. You want to leave the very end that was up here with nothing on it so that you can, when you're all done, you can bring this forward and pinch it shut along the way, and that seals it so nothing escapes. And then I also pinch the ends, which I don't do with cinnamon rolls. You know, and then I don't know about you, but I always give my husband the ugly ends. So now I'll turn the actual film on. I just talked all about these with no camera running. I cut them like you would a cinnamon roll. I decided to not put everything but the bagel and, you know, butter. Just sprinkled them with some onion powder. So that'll be fine, right? And I'm going to put plastic wrap over these, stick them in the refrigerator, and bake them when it's closer to eating time. Peeled the eggs, and I'm gonna do those next into deviled eggs. I just realized I didn't look for my deviled egg container. I hope I know where I put it last. Puppies! Come on! Oh. He went head over heels. Are you coming? Oh boy! Mom and Daddy are barking. It's okay. It's not Daddy, it's just Mama. Hey, don't mind my chicken scratch. I got a list here of things I needed to do and get accomplished. I did the ribs. They're actually still in the stove. Potato salad, deviled eggs, stuffed peppers, crescent pinwheels, red rice. There's cake in the freezer. The only thing I didn't do was the cabbage salad, and really I'm starting to think make it tomorrow and serve it with leftovers because we got plenty and I'm done. I feel like I should be anyway, so that'll be it. And this is all to honor my little boy, my little hey Cooper, not you. So happy birthday to my fourth son, my fifth child, my caboose, my surprise redhead who was born at home with a midwife and daddy. He completed our family with love, humor, and a deep sense of loyalty and fairness. You amaze us always. We love you. And that's it. If you like this kind of day in the life, cook with me recipes, blah, blah, blah. Why wouldn't you want to join? Subscribe. Have a great Saturday. Bye, everybody.